Hi YouTube, it is Michelina here again, and as promised, I said that I was going to come back and do quick overview of what my staple products are. Shampoo, I have to say, in terms of staple, I don't really have a staple shampoo. I'm still in search of really the perfect shampoo. I don't know what that is, but I honestly co-wash most of the time until I feel like my hair needs more. And depending on the products that I put in, if I use a lot of natural products, I'll probably use a sulfate-free shampoo. Um, and I just pretty much use whatever's around. I have a couple sulfate-free shampoos around. As far as sulfate shampoos, Tresemme Naturals has a moisturizing low sulfate shampoo, which I use very, very sparingly, only if for some reason I killed my hair with a ton of products with cones and parabens, and I rarely do that. I was really doing that when my hair was damaged and I was just trying to make it look decent. Ever since I cut my hair off last month, I've not put any actually I've not put any, used any products that are not natural. Um, Moving on. So really I'm just going to talk about the products I use post wash and condition. As far as leave-in goes, I cannot use thick leave-ins. I thought I couldn't use liquid leave-ins until I discovered Oyin Handmade juices and berries. And this actually is pretty awesome on its own, but Rosewater, if you have not tried Rosewater in your hair, please do. The softness is out of this world, and I could use it by itself, but I like a lot of what Oyin Handmade has in the juices and berries. So what I do is I had an old bottle that I'd used up, plus I have spray bottles. So what I do is I basically take half of this, pour it in another bottle, and then fill it up with rose water. So basically I water down my juices and berries with rose water, not tap water, distilled water, rose water. Um, and the results are incredible. Very, very soft. Now, if I want to just, this is if I'm refreshing really. If I've already showered and all of that, if I've washed my hair, I don't need to add this. In my opinion, it's pointless to me. Um, Instead, I use, it's Kinky Curly Not Today, but it is the Qhemet tube twist. She didn't make a leave-in. She basically suggested a way to kind of put a twist on your whatever current leave-in you're using. So it has basically the Not Today and the jojoba oil, castor oil, and I use Jamaican black castor oil, and aloe vera gel, but in its liquid state. Mine is very liquidy. So to me it's pretty much the same as the juice. So I put that on after the juices and berries, and then to seal the moisture in, or after I've washed without the juices and berries, I'll put that in still. To seal the moisture in, honestly, I use a couple things, but the best of them all is Carol's daughter Mimosa hair honey. Um, my hair loves oils, but my hair does not love oil, liquid oil. That just sits on it, but for some reason, this absorbs into my hair. The softness is incredible. It's really fabulous. I usually just used it for my daughter's hair because her hair hates any kind of butter. But it works great for me too. Now, there are a few butters that I will use very, very, very sparingly. Um, because I find that they make my hair tacky and kind of stiff a little bit. Even when I just use like a small, I've had it this low, even when I just use a small bit and then rub it and just massage it all in just a small bit, it still gives it that tacky. I mean, it's okay now, and it's soft, but it's still um, definitely heavier than if I just used the Mimosa hair honey. And today I used this, so that's why it has that feeling. The Qhemet Biologics Almond and Olive Oil Heavy Cream. It's excellent. Like it's really, really good. Um, but I have to be to use it sparingly. And I probably will not repurchase. I just keep wanting butters because they smell so good and they feel so good, and I just feel like there's just got to be a way to make it work, and I don't ever want to be dependent on one product, so I keep trying. But I probably won't repurchase, but it's not because it's not a great product. It is a great product. um, the other butter that I tend to use, and it's all, the label is pretty much gone, is a Koils by Nature hair and body butter, which, God, I don't even remember what scent this is. Her stuff is freaking phenomenal. Um, and again, it's primarily butters. Probably every butter that exists is in here. Um, Shea butter, cocoa butter, mango butter, avocado butter, they're all in here. As well as many other butters and oils. And this is really, really good, but it is super thick. Like, it's like a pomade, really. It's a butter pomade. Um, and yes, it does emulsify when you rub it in your hands, but and this probably actually is better in terms of it gives less of that tacky result than the Alma and Olive heavy cream. So I just use those products to seal in the moisture, and that's pretty much it. That's all I do. My hair is naturally curly slash coily, so um, the definition is pretty much, if it's moisturized, it will be defined. And it will stay that way. I don't really need to use gels at this point. Um, I don't know at what point I will need to use gels again, because I have gels. The Elastic QP gel, the liquid gel, that's what I was using with excellent results. I highly recommend it. Very, very nice, with very great hold, but without the crunch. I would mix that with oil, like rub them together when my hair was longer, and it was excellent. That's probably what I would do if I felt the need for gel. But as you can see, this is just the leave-ins and the butters or the mimosa hair honey. I honestly don't remember what I used today. And the curls are defined, and it looks fine as far as I'm concerned, and it feels fine, like I said, a little tacky, but it feels fine. So I probably won't use gel just to use it. And as you all join me on this journey, you'll probably tune in, I guess. You'll figure out at what point I'm like, okay, guys, I need to use some gel. But as of right now, I don't. It's not long enough to slick back, so to get the front and the edges, I just use the butters. And they work fine with the Mimosa hair honey, and it does the job. So that's pretty much it. I probably should have brought down, but I didn't. Like I said, conditioners and shampoos, pretty much. I have a bunch that I rotate that all work very well. But if I had to pick a conditioner above all other conditioners, it's the Giovanni Smooth as Silk Deeper Moisture Conditioner. I can use it as a leave-in. I can use it as a deep conditioner. I can use it as a rinse out, and it functions amazingly well as all of the above. The only thing I had to say is, as a leave-in, it tends to make my hair take a million years to dry. And it doesn't really mix well with other stuff. But I don't really leave it in often. I do like a 90% rinse out, most of the time when I use it, but I've tried other things and I have a lot of great conditioners, and that's pretty much it. All right. And if you have any questions or any comments, please leave them below. And thank you so much for joining me. Bye bye.